Hello, Julie here. It's getting late, but nonetheless I want to make a short video on the coffee plants. Here you see one of the seedlings that I started about a month ago, and I've got the seeds from a nursery around the corner. They have very big ones that were loaded with fruits, and we just asked one of the gardeners if we could pinch some, and he didn't mind. That is the common variety that you get almost everywhere nowadays. And yeah, the fruits didn't look very ripe, but they still germinated. There's always like a very tough layer around the seeds, protecting what's inside. And I always use my fingernails to crack it open and remove it. Because what I noticed is that the germination process happens much faster without the skin. Because of course it's easier for the seedling to get through without having to break through this layer. And I have gotten another variety that is over here. It just looks slightly brighter by the color, otherwise I can't tell any differences so far. Got the seeds from the botanical garden in Munich, and this is Coffea stenophylla. It's a coffee variety that has yellowish, kind of orange colored fruits, and it looked very interesting, so I thought, hell yeah, I'll try it. At this time I didn't ask them. There was nobody around anyway, so I don't think they mind. The coffee plants had mealybugs at the time, so yeah, it was not very pleasant to pick them. So yeah, learned my lesson in a way. And I don't have seeds at the moment, so I can only explain what I did in short. I use these cups for the seeds, and I reuse them because I see no point in throwing them away when they're still right. As you can see, I love Chicos. There's one of them, just to show you. And I fill it up to here. There's like a centimeter from the top. And I use poor soil. There's a special one for herbs and for seedlings in general. Or you can use, well, it's called Cocohum over here. I don't know, maybe you have a different name. And I bury the seeds. Yeah, I don't plant them too deep. It's like half a centimeter or a centimeter maximum. And the problem with coffee is that they don't germinate well when the seeds lay around for a long time. So the fresher they are, the higher is the germination rate. So if you have access to coffee beans, here they're called coffee cherries, then go and get them, and you can have them lay aside for a while when they're still covered with the pulp. That'll do. So I have two other ones that I have started from seed as well. That was exactly 3 years ago. So yeah, I have to find my way to the plants. This is the bigger one. It's not even a meter tall, I guess. And here's the other one. They germinated 2 weeks apart, I guess. And the smaller one, you wouldn't believe they have the same age, but the smaller one had aphids and other bugs right from the start, while the other one was left alone, and you see the impact that those insects had. It's incredible. The seeds were given to me by a friend living on Madeira Island, and he has sent me lowland and highland coffee. I don't know, maybe it's because of that, but I didn't label them well enough. So this is most likely the same kind, the common one, I guess. And I keep them indoors most of the time, especially during winter. And they get a lot of water because they dry up very fast, and they get fertilizer every once in a while. I use Hakafos Red. I don't know if you guys have it, but it's pretty good for the production of flowers and fruits. And there's also the green and the blue type. Don't know about the blue one, but the green one is for the growing process in general. So it would be good to have the green one for all the seedlings, but I'll stick to the red one. And this one, the bigger one, had flowers for the first time. I'll show you a picture. The flowers have a very strong, pleasant smell to them. So it was always nice going outside and just breathing in that tropical smell. They look very pretty. They are white and they seem to be very fragile. Also, they didn't last very long. I think not even a day. They fell off very quick, and I think I had like 6 in total, which is not a lot, but I have read somewhere that coffee may take 5 to 7 years to flower for the first time, so I was not expecting at all that this one would flower this year, since it's only 3 years old. So, what else is there to say? Yeah, the flowers look very strange, so I didn't know where to put the pollen onto. Just took a tiny brush and touched the flower everywhere, just to make sure something happens, but I can't see anything. There's like over here some tiny bits. I think that's just the stems that were holding the flower. And it looks like there's some other flower buds coming up, but I don't see any fruits developing. So I don't know, maybe it happens by itself or not at all, since it's the first time. But maybe you guys know about it and can explain that to me. And I told myself to keep only 2 of each of the varieties, so I'll definitely stick to the 2 big ones and to 2 of the yellow fruited ones. So there's one red fruited plant over there, and I definitely overdid it this year, so it's always like Easter looking for the plants. There's one here, so that will go away, and here I got 3 to give away, and I'll keep this one. So yeah, easy on the eye, the hibiscus flower and bougainvillea, but that's just in short. And I've got a lollipop plant here. Shouldn't take long till it flowers properly, but that's not about coffee, so I'll stop. And that's about it. So coffee is very easy to grow, and it has a nice shape or pattern on the leaves. It's a nice contrast to the other ones that are rather smooth. So I would say coffee is among my top 5. And that means a lot. As you can tell, I have many plants, and saying that it really means something. So, thanks a lot for watching, and happy gardening. Bye bye.